I know you're about to rage quit right now.
Yeah, because they're playing gay.
They are playing gay, I do agree.
It should be time to give it.
I literally can't hit him, it's not letting me. I'm about to leave this up a match. Like, I can't hit him, I can't summon, I can't do nothing.
What if I told you that according to some goobers, the higher your level, the more skilled you're supposed to be?
What?
When surfing in the realm of awful takes known as based PvE players, Twitter page of our friend Andrew Souls, go check it out, we came across this little Miss Marvel here stating that only casual players remain under level 170 as truly skilled players will go above and beyond to max level. And you can guess by me calling it Miss Marvel that the take is complete garbage. Or is it? When you think about it, you can kind of see where the logic comes from. A player whose level is higher will naturally tend to be more skilled at the game due to them spending more time playing it. Because if you're not aware of it, each time you level your character, you need more runes to level up to a point where leveling your character past a certain level takes millions and millions of runes for just one tiny level. For reference, going from level 712 to level 713 requires 8,879,348 runes. And to reach level 713, which is max level, requires a grand total of 1,692,566,842 runes.
That's a lot of nuts!
That's an absurdly huge number, which requires an equally absurd amount of time to obtain for something that is completely unnecessary, as soft caps will prevent you from getting much out of excessive stat investment, so a level 200 build won't be much different from max level with the correct weapons. But regardless of necessity, it is a fact that people around max level undoubtedly spent more time playing, thus are more experienced at the game, right? Well, not necessarily. Save editors for console and cheat engine for PC can help you reach max level merely by editing a few parameters with a program. Just one click, and you'll have 99 of every stat in under a few minutes. I mean, how do you think we got to max level for this video? By fusing ourselves to the chair until we reached it?
But as you may guess, big numbers do not equate to good players. Because as you are going to see in the rest of the video, it is safe to say that max level players are some of the worst skilled players we've ever come across. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it. Gamers like to say how invading people in low levels is akin to reaching for low-hanging fruit, as you're merely invading noobs. Yet max level players are not making any justice to their argument. It's downright mind-boggling how, even after investing countless hours into the game, they remain alarmingly dog-water at it.
No.
Sometimes even worse than people found in low-level brackets. Of course, there's nothing wrong with being bad at the game despite your high level, as it is just a game, but golly gee, I tell ya, it makes for some hilarious moments. But before showing you the footage, let's start with some max level trivia. As you have 99 of every stat when considering infusions for a weapon, you'll want to look for one who has several stat scalings, such as blood. Blood is one of the best, if not the best, infusion for max level. As for some weapons, it will provide good scaling in strength, dexterity, and arcane. So the numbers and raw damage will not only be bigger than non-status dependent infusions, but you will also have huge bleed build-up per strike on your weapons. So unless you're going for specific Ashes of War, such as Waves of Darkness, which force you to pick a non-blood infusion, blood will usually be the best choice. And as you have 99 faith, intelligence, and arcane, you can use any spell in the game. So you can also abuse spells like Erd Tree Heal, Black Flame Protection, and Blessing of the Erd Tree. Just make sure to not stop dead in your tracks to equip them.
I get it big.
I really can't use summons, that's crazy.
Ah, if you're wondering what this footage is, it's an old video of waifus which showcases a very salty PvE player who will remain anonymous for safety reasons, trying out the Colosseum for the first time when it was released. We'll see snippets of it through the video as we believe it perfectly encapsulates the average max level player into one single, very angry specimen, showcasing depressing incompetence levels that should not be part of a player that supposedly played the game for countless hours.
It's a lot easier if y'all honestly will show that up.
And speaking of incompetence, do you see how he mindlessly taps L2 whenever anything is in range of his character's onion scent? That's not unique to him. It would seem that many people in this bracket suffer from Elden Ring PvE syndrome of spamming L2 at anything that moves. The game spoils you to play this way though, due to giving the player access to its many broken ashes of war. So, can we really blame them for trying in PvP what works in PvE? What we can blame them for, though, is lacking common sense. If it didn't work the first time, it's not going to work a second, third, or fourth time.
One would think that common sense is a trait found in people experienced in a particular task, but it seems to be much more scarce than we thought. Some people may have cheated their way into max level, and if they lack skill or common sense, it's understandable, but some people actively advertise their character level a new game plus run and still play like this. Just stop doing that, man. Can't you see it's not working? But to be honest, saying that they don't use common sense is a bit insincere of us, since this guy clearly used it the second time he invaded. The amount of L2 spam we've encountered is astonishing. It's almost as if they were glued to the L2 button. Makes me think that most of them simply cheated their way into max level. Because there's no way that people with this many hours into the game are playing like this. Wait, no, that's not me. I'm being impersonated. Change the clip. Yeah, better focus on this guy spamming Moonveil. Yes, the Ash of War is good, but if it's not working, maybe actually swing your weapon. The one time you did swing it, you got a hit. Why not try it again? Oh, you're going to try a different L2 button? Okay.
That's another thing about max level. You're going to see a lot of hilarious soft swaps.
Damn it.
Since everyone has 99 of every stat and huge weight limit, they can carry around multiple in their imaginary pockets. So you'll see folks pulling out the most hilarious combinations out of their arse. Only to comically perish seconds after. You can also clearly tell that some of them get really cocky.
If I can use my summons, it would be a different story.
Either because they think they're invincible due to being max level, or because they know that max level is full of inept people and like to abuse that fact. Although they tend to get mad when they don't get an easy win, like this guy who lost duel after duel and then decided to pull out a chainsaw glitch in a desperate attempt at winning. Only to then realise that it was not going to work, so he dipped and blocked waifu. A real champ.
But invaders and duelists are not the only odd specimens in max level. If you're keen to invade, be sure that max level is plagued with dedicated gankers. You'll stop playing Elden Ring to start playing Toho or whatever it's called, as you'll get bombarded with every spell and disgusting Ash of War you can think of. But if you manage to separate any of them from the group, to deal with the goober in a 1 versus 1, they're as garbage as you'd expect. And may we point out, these are the gamers that are actively looking to PvP, both invaders and arena duelists, which are supposed to be the most experienced people in PvP.
I can't hit as fast as them.
That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly, that's the issue. If I can lock on, this will be a lot easier.
So then, what's left for the gamers who don't want to PvP? I'll tell you what's left for them. Leveling vigor. We sincerely can't understand how these people are nearly max level, but still have low vigor. Like this guy, who has at the most 1200 HP. That's only 35 vigor in the max level bracket. How can this be? Although, when you look at their gameplay, you'll understand why they don't level vigor. They don't need to. They just spam ashes and spells with numbers advantage and unalive everything in sight without even getting near the enemies. And this really shows when the time to fight sentient beings comes to them.
I can't use my spells. That's the problem, I can't use my spells.
as they will lack any kind of skill, experience or strategy. But even when they're this bad, it gets dangerous, since they can easily blend you into oblivion if you get careless.
What the f?
In the end, what do we get out of this? Is max level even worth reaching? No, of course not.
Oh no!
Ridiculously strong builds can be achieved merely by leveling up to level 200 and something. Reaching max level by legit methods is a waste of time. Being a higher level won't make you a better player, the same way as being a lower level won't make you a bad one. There are bad and good players in every bracket, so you choose in which bracket you want to play and have your own fun. Of course, if you're a completionist, go ahead and have fun reaching max level, but if you think it's going to do you any good, trust us, it won't.
Your game of the year, damn loving motherfuckers.
Hey there, I'm back from training. It wasn't easy, but I still get to keep my job. For now, the mystery weapon of our last video was the Devourer's Scepter. Big congrats to the cute industrial drills who answered correctly. Here's our new weapon. I'll announce the winners in the next video. Hopefully. Bye.